Hey, what is going on, Aquarius? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to use the Santa. I know everybody gets mad at me when I don't pronounce this properly. Santa Morte. I'm sorry. I took a shot. All right, I took a shot. I've even Googled it and how to pronounce it. It's about rolling, and I'm not very good at rolling letters yet, but I'm gonna keep trying. Anyway, with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what is going on for Aquarius? Let me see for the Aquariuses. What message do we have? All right, Aquarius. So the first thing that I see, Aquarius, is I feel like this is someone that you know, or at least they know you. You know, we have that past person. So I do feel like this person isn't going to be new. I'm not seeing a past relationship with this person, but I do feel like there's definitely something going on here. I feel like this person has a lot of feelings for you that you may not be aware of. I feel like they've been doing a very good job of hiding it. There's that internal struggle, which tells me this person's been holding back some really strong feelings that they have towards you. And I mean, it's such a slow-moving energy as well. I mean, there's a Knight of Swords in reverse. I feel like this person has been really taking their time with this. I feel like there's something that they've wanted to tell you for a very long time, but they've always held back. They always kept it hidden behind those walls. With that 8 of Swords, I feel like they've known what they wanted for a long time. They just didn't know how to say it. I feel like they've just kind of been fantasizing about you. And at first they thought it was just a crush, but I feel like they, as this went on, they realized that it's much more than that. Now, one of the things also with that five of wands, that internal struggle, I feel like something inside them is almost like telling them that, they weren't, I'm not going to say they think they weren't good enough, but I feel like they always felt like they weren't ready, and that's why they held it from you. I feel like they've been hiding this from you for a while. And like I said, I mean, with that past person, this is not someone that just saw you, fell in love, and is struggling with it. It's something much deeper than that. It is someone that knows you. But like I said, I feel like they've been hiding that for a long time. What I do see with this person is I feel like there's a lot of big changes happening for this person. And one of those big changes, I feel like they really got their shit together. And I feel like it's kind of changed their outlook on life in general. I feel like there's a big moment coming for this person where they realize that everything that they ever wanted is right there in front of them. And I feel like the more confident they become, the more they start to realize that the potential that they saw with you, which was, the true potential they felt with you, they felt from you, is becoming more of a reality now. You know, they can see it more clearly now. I feel like these changes that this person's made has caused them, like I said, to find stability and to let go of the negative thinking, the shit that was holding them back from making their feelings known. You know, with this person, I feel like it's more of an intellectual connection that they had with you. That was the draw. You know, and I feel like there's a little bit of overthinking, obviously, with this person. But I feel like that's all coming to an end. Like I said, with these big changes coming with this person. I mean, we go to the Four of Swords and we head into the Five of Swords. You know, not letting go of something that means so much to them. Not, you know, not taking that shot is like one of the worst feelings they can think of right now. Because like I said, the feelings that they have for you, they're not going away. They're not walking away from this unscathed. And all those reasons they might have gave themselves before of not to step up, like I said with that Devil card, they're letting all that go. You know, this person, like I said, a lot of big changes has caused this person to see things a lot more clearly. You know, I feel like there's a very balanced energy with this person. It's caused them, you know, to really see what's important to them. You know, finding that balance. And I feel like finding that stability has only been the beginning of these changes for this person. I feel like, you know, they're starting to really come into the confidence, you know, with that that King of Wands. You know, I feel like they're really feeling like they can be that person for you. You know, I feel like they kind of doubted themselves before. You know, I do feel like they were kind of hard on themselves. I mean, it's them being hard on themselves, but them also seeing you as above them, seeing you as someone that deserves to be happy. And they didn't know if they could give that to you before. But I feel like they're really, like I said, they're trusting their intuition. They're trusting themselves. They're really coming to their new self. Really awakening to, you know, what's right in front of them. Everything they want is right there in front of them with that World card. Everything comes full circle. And I feel like you're going to see a different side of this person. Very forward, very direct. Like I said, with that the King of Wands, you know, taking that chance, going after it. Queen of Wands, chasing. They know what they want. Now they're going after it. And what they want is you. Like I said, I feel like in the beginning, this felt like more of a crush for this person. So, I mean, I feel like they didn't really look too much into it. But as this progressed, they saw more and more of exactly what they wanted. And you seem to have it all. You know, and that's why with that Page of Wands, that true potential is becoming more and more clear. You know, and like I said, I do see this person stepping up. You know, I do feel like this person is going after what they want. It may seem impulsive, but I mean, they're going all in. They're taking that leap of faith, and they're going to tell you how they feel. You know, with that Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, very direct. You know, it's going to be very bold. You know, it's going to be a very bold statement that this person makes when they come towards you. You know, it is something that they planned. You know, I feel like they played it a million times in their head before they come to you. But like I said, they're going to be very direct, very honest, very open, very clear of what they want. No more hiding behind excuses. No more hiding behind this or that. I mean, they've been dreaming about this moment, fantasizing about it. Now it's all starting to come together, and now they're ready to finally step up and nurture this connection. And I feel like, I mean, they mean this in a big way, because when we have the Star card, that Aquarius energy, it's all about nurturing this connection. And it is a real connection for them, like I said, with the King of Cups. You know, sometimes we meet the person that, even without meeting them, like even without talking to them, even without talking about it with them, they start to bring out changes in us. And it's necessary changes. You know, like I said, very emotionally mature. When they come toward you, it isn't going to be some half-ass offer. It's going to be, in their mind, it's going to be the last offer they ever make anybody. When they come to you, they're going to come to you very direct, very to the point. They're going to mean it. And like I said, they're not going to be overwhelming where they expect you to just accept what they're saying to you. But, if you give them some time, slow and steady, this person's going to earn your trust. This is new for you because, like I said, I feel like they've been hiding it from you. Now, whether they've been hiding it very well or if you knew there's something going on, either way, this person wants to fill your cups up. And it's very, like I said, very slow and steady, but it's always steady. This is someone that they know you can trust them, and they're going to prove that to you. And they're going to prove that by filling up those cups, making you happy, showing up for you, being there. And like I said, everything's changing for this person, and it's almost like when you have one of those really good days and people say, you're having such a good day, you should go buy a lottery ticket. They're buying their lottery ticket. And that devil card is a big thing. This is the thing that I really want to pay attention to the most in this read is those big changes. And for all you cross watchers that this resonates with, for you, letting go of that baggage was a huge, when you go on a trip, the less baggage you have with you, the better. And we all know that in life. You don't want to be carrying a bunch of bags. And I feel like that's the kind of the reason why this person didn't come to you before too, is because of the fact that they had so much going on and they had so much that they were holding on to, but now they just feel light. Like anything is possible. And that's why I see this person, and it's going to seem very impulsive to you, like I said with that Knight of Wands, but this is something this person's planned out. This isn't new to them. This isn't something they just thought of last night and they're coming towards you with it. Very direct. I feel like there's a very cerebral connection you're going to have with this person. There's that physical, there is an emotional side of this, but there's also one of the biggest things is I feel like intellectually, I feel like you're going to have a huge connection with this person. I feel like they're very intelligent, and I feel like very witty, very fun to be around. You're going to have a lot of fun with this person. And I feel like I said, sometimes we meet people. Anyway, we'll do this. Finish. With this person, we have Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. There's some Aquarius too, I guess, with that star card. That's the thing with people. It's not about you changing someone. It's about you showing them something, even if you don't know it. You can meet the person of your dreams, and without them even knowing it, I'm trying to come up with a good analogy that doesn't sound super stupid. It's like buying a really nice house. Say you go out and you buy yourself this kind of rundown house in this rundown neighborhood. You don't feel the obligation to change anything. You don't feel the obligation. You just live your life. Then you get some money together and you go buy yourself a nice house in a nice community. That starts to bring out the maturity in you. You start taking care of your lawn. You start taking care of your property, your stuff. It changes you without even you knowing it. Because you realize that, it's like being a single person. You just kind of fly by the seat of your pants. Then one day maybe you have a kid. Then you realize, that kid changes you. You realize that you have obligations, you have responsibilities. That the child didn't change you. The situation did. It evolved you. It's not even like, let's not even say change, let's say evolved. I feel like the right person coming into your life evolves you. without them doing anything. I'm not saying they're coming into your life and telling you how to fix yourself. I'm talking about real connections cause you to evolve naturally. You know that old bullshit don't work with the new person. So you change, because you want it. And that's the only way you can truly change someone is if they want it. I mean, you can change someone short term. They try to make you happy, but a real connection, you're not changing them for the short term. You're evolving them. They're not going to go back. And that's what a real connection is all about. It's about evolution. One day, like, for example, my first apartment, I had 2 lawn chairs, a TV, and the TV, I'm pretty sure I had one of those old floor model TVs that was broken. I used as a TV stand. I had a mattress on the floor. But as you grow, and when you meet someone, like when I met my ex, even at that point, I had a bed frame by then because I evolved a little bit. I had a lawn chair and a TV, and I used my dresser as a TV stand. But being around her and seeing where I want to go with my life, I started to realize, okay, well, this shit isn't going to cut it. This is half-assing it. So as I proceeded, we got together, and I just wanted to be the man that she deserved. So I grew up. The right people coming into your life help you grow up. They're not making you grow up. They're helping you evolve. And sometimes, like I said, especially with this read, I feel like this person maybe didn't feel like they deserved you yet. Even though they had those feelings for you, I feel like in the beginning they thought it was a crush, and the more they realized it was something more, the more they realized that they could be something more, and they worked at it, and they evolved. Now, unbeknownst to you, they evolved for this connection. It's like when you're, like I said, when you're young, you could go on a date with some people, and you have this mentality is they don't like me, screw them, I'm too good for it. You know what I mean? But then you meet that right person, and you realize that they're not going to accept your C game or your B game, and they shouldn't accept it. That's when you realize that you got to get to your A game. And it's consistency. It's not about getting to your A game, impressing them, get them, and then go back to the C. Hope any of this makes sense. I feel like if anybody's going to get it as Aquarius, well, my Aquarius friends that I know, they seem to understand me better than most people. We have a very great intellectual connection. So I hope this makes sense. But it's like that, though. Sometimes we got to meet that person to make us want to be a better version of ourselves, so we can give them something better. So we have more to offer them. Like I said, I mean, you can get in an old pickup truck with some dirty boots, but you're not going to get into a brand new car with your dirty boots. We got to grow up. We act in the way the situation needs us to. But that's the thing. I feel like I got off a little bit there, and maybe people don't get it, but I hope you do. Anyway, like I said, I mean, this person, they've been thinking about this for a while, and they have this secret that's been eating at them, and now they're ready to share it with you. So don't be too shocked. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.